So, maybe you're looking for a car that can get up and go, but you don't feel like lugging your kids around in a Ford Mustang. A car that is flashy and fast, but not exactly ideal for a family. Here are 5 cars that offer exceptional levels of performance, but would also be well suited for a family of 4. Keep in mind, I don't have an upper limit in mind for horsepower or MSRP, but we can dream, am I right? The first car on this list is the 2014 Chrysler 300 SRT8. Though the base model for the 300 is no slouch at all, putting out 300 horsepower, the SRT8 model puts out a whopping 470 horsepower, utilizing its 6.4-liter Hemi V8 engine. Though the 300, which is a cousin of the Dodge Charger, is often considered a luxury car, the SRT8 variety has a distinct muscle car feel about it. Call it luxury, call it a muscle car, but it's got some serious power hidden under a luxurious exterior. The 4-door sedan shows off a straight line speed with a 0 to 60 time of 4.4 seconds, though its handling is also reminiscent of a stereotypical muscle car. To the untrained eye, this may seem no different than a sensible, if not expensive, family vehicle. But any car with the SRT in its name must have been built with performance in mind. Past 2014, the SRT8 variety of the 300 is hard or impossible to find stateside, though it was shipped overseas. However, rumor has it that Chrysler is working on a 707 horsepower 300 SRT Hellcat, similar to the Hellcat versions of the Charger and Challenger. Once again, we can dream. Just like the SRT designation is the high-performance version of Dodge cars, the Audi cars with the RS designation are built for the racetrack. Of course, when you think of high-performance Audis, you might think of the Audi R8, which will turn heads wherever you drive. However, when it comes to the family cars, the R8 is about as practical as a VW Bug being used as a police vehicle, which would be pretty hilarious, but obviously not very pragmatic. Instead, for this list, I choose the high-performance RS7. Much like the Chrysler 300 SRT8, the 2018 Audi RS7 may look like a high-priced luxury car to the untrained eye, and they wouldn't be incorrect, but under the hood resides a 605 horsepower 4-liter TFSI V8 engine. This is more than just an average luxury car. The RS7 also sports an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission, but perhaps the best part of the RS7 is that it uses the world-famous Audi Quattro all-wheel drive system. I won't get into what all-wheel drive system is the best, but I think most would agree that the Quattro system belongs near the top of the list. Not only does this mean that all the power will be easier to apply without spinning tires, but it also means that while you drive around with your family, your car will handle much better in adverse conditions, such as in the rain, snow, or sleet. Yes, the RS7 is expensive. A 2018 model will likely run you more than $100,000, easily making it the most expensive car on this list. A more modest option would be the smaller, more nimble Audi RS3. It's about half the price, but the RS7 gives you much more room and has more of the feel of a full-size family car, if that can even be said about a car that does 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. But if you still can't stomach the 6-figure MSRP, next up we have the 2009 Pontiac G8 GXP, which is the oldest as well as the least expensive car on this list. The G8 GXP houses the LS3 engine, a 6.2-liter V8 engine that is borrowed from another GM car, the always popular Corvette. This powerhouse puts out 415 horsepower and can take the car from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, and a 13-second quarter mile. The G8 GXP is no Corvette, besides the obvious differences such as being a Pontiac or its body, which carries a larger profile. The G8 GXP is almost 1,000 pounds heavier. But with that added weight, you get a sedan that seats 5 with ample legroom to spare. It's the best of both worlds. Unfortunately, the GXP is going to be considerably more expensive than the base model G8. But by now in 2017, the price has come down significantly. But come on now, if you're still watching this at this point, you haven't been dissuaded by the flash and the price tag of the 300 SRT8 or the RS7. I'm sure one more expensive but stupid fast family car wouldn't hurt. The final car on this list is the 2019 Cadillac CTSV. I'm sure maybe this car was built for the racetrack, but I guarantee you that there are many people lining up to buy this car only to drive to work each day. It's a Cadillac. You know it's going to be a comfortable ride. But the CTSV offers much more than its sleek looks and a luxurious interior. The CTSV comes with a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine that puts out 640 horsepower, along with a 3.7-second 0 to 60. Also comes a host of options that will allow you to do things other than accelerate in a straight line. Brembo brakes, magnetic ride control, and performance traction management mean that the CTSV is truly a magnificent car. And did I mention it's a sedan? Maybe this car is a little too rich for your taste, but if you're looking for the best when it comes to performance in a sedan, the CTSV is hard to beat. I hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know down below in the comments about what you thought of my selections. What cars you would put on this list. Is this list unrealistically overpriced? Would you like more budget-minded videos? I'd love to hear your feedback, and thank you for watching this video.